ChatGPT prompts to make life better. Most people use ChatGPT in a very simple way. They open the app. They ask a quick question. They get an answer. And that's about it. But the real power of AI often comes from something slightly different. Prompts. A good prompt gives the AI clear instructions, context, and a specific task. Instead of just asking a question, you guide the system toward a useful outcome. And with the right prompts, ChatGPT can help with planning, learning, productivity, and even daily decision-making. So today we're going to look at several practical prompts that can actually make life a little easier. Nothing magical. Just simple ways to get more value out of a tool many people already use. Chapter 1. The Daily Planning Prompt. One of the easiest ways to use AI is for daily organization. Many people start their day with a list of tasks but aren't sure where to begin. A simple prompt can help create structure. For example, you might write, "Here are my tasks for today. Help me organize them into a realistic schedule and identify the 3 most important priorities." The AI can take that list and arrange it into a manageable plan. It might suggest which tasks should come first and which ones can wait. This doesn't replace your judgment, but it can help reduce decision fatigue. Sometimes the hardest part of productivity is simply deciding where to start. Chapter 2. The Learning Prompt. Another useful prompt is for learning new topics. Instead of searching for scattered explanations online, you can ask for a structured introduction. For example, "Explain this topic to me like I'm a beginner, then give me 3 follow-up questions to test my understanding." This turns the AI into something closer to a tutor. You receive a clear explanation and a chance to check whether you actually understood it. You can also ask for examples, summaries, or simplified breakdowns of complex ideas. Learning tends to work best when information is organized clearly, and prompts like this help create that structure. Chapter 3. The Decision Clarifier Prompt. Sometimes the hardest part of a decision is organizing your thoughts. A prompt can help you examine options more objectively. For example, "I'm deciding between these 2 options. Help me list the pros, cons, and long-term consequences of each." The AI won't make the decision for you, and it shouldn't. But it can help lay out the reasoning in a structured way. Seeing the options clearly written out often makes the choice easier. And occasionally the process reveals factors you had not considered. Chapter 4. The Writing Assistant Prompt. Writing is another area where prompts can be extremely helpful. Many people struggle not with writing itself but with getting started. A useful prompt might be, "Help me outline a clear structure for this article or project before I start writing." The AI can suggest headings, key points, and logical organization. Once the structure exists, filling in the details becomes much easier. You can also ask it to review drafts, suggest improvements, or summarize long passages. Think of it less as a replacement writer and more as a helpful editor sitting nearby. Chapter 5. The Personal Improvement Prompt. AI can also help with personal improvement if used thoughtfully. For example, "Based on this goal, suggest small daily habits that could help me make progress." Whether the goal involves learning a skill, improving health, or building better routines, the AI can suggest manageable steps. Small habits often matter more than dramatic changes. And sometimes an outside perspective can suggest ideas that might not have occurred to you. Of course, you still decide which suggestions actually make sense for your situation. Chapter 6. The Information Simplifier Prompt. Modern life includes a lot of complicated information. Financial terms, legal language, technical instructions. A helpful prompt for these situations is, Explain this concept in simple terms and provide a short example. This works especially well for topics that sound intimidating at first. Many complex subjects become much easier to understand once someone breaks them into smaller pieces. The AI simply acts as the person doing that breakdown. Chapter 7: The Brainstorming Prompt. Another useful prompt is brainstorming. Sometimes you need ideas rather than answers. For example, give me 10 creative ideas related to this problem or project. This can be helpful for business ideas, creative writing, problem solving, or planning events. Not every suggestion will be brilliant, but even average ideas can spark better ones. Brainstorming works best when you generate many possibilities first and evaluate them later. Chapter 8: The Reflection Prompt. AI can even help with reflection and journaling. For example, ask me 5 thoughtful questions that help me reflect on my week and what I learned. This can create a structured moment for thinking about progress and challenges. Reflection helps people notice patterns in their habits and decisions. And sometimes the most useful questions are the ones we forget to ask ourselves. To wrap up, the real value of ChatGPT often comes from how you prompt it. Clear prompts create better results. A daily planning prompt can help organize tasks. A learning prompt can turn explanations into structured lessons. A decision prompt can clarify options. Writing prompts can create outlines and structure. Personal improvement prompts can suggest small habits. Information prompts can simplify complex topics. Brainstorming prompts generate new ideas. Reflection prompts help review progress and goals. None of these replace human judgment, but they can make thinking, planning, and learning a little easier. Technology tends to be most useful when it quietly supports the way we already think and work. With thoughtful prompts, AI becomes less of a novelty and more of a practical tool. And sometimes the difference between a frustrating experience and a helpful one is simply how the question is asked. This has been a mini Leviathan production. If you enjoyed it, check out our other videos. See you in the next one.